Hello, hello. Welcome back. Another episode of Moonlighter. And then the other thing that I need to mention is I didn't realise that... So I was under the impression that this game auto-saved whenever you transition to a new area. So when I exited the shop, I thought an autosave happens here. But no. So it means that I actually didn't upgrade the shop. This one. So I'm doing that again because that's what I ended the last video with. So I've got to make it make sense. But yeah, so apologies for that. Should be okay. But yeah, so I am really enjoying this game so far, but I think what I'm going to do is, as I've now gotten into the second dungeon, I've unlocked the forest dungeon, I actually don't want to go there just yet. What I want to do is I want to earn a bit of money by selling stuff, but the other thing that I want to do is I want to make the training version of every single weapon, because I want to try every single weapon and see which one that I like the most, because I'm pretty happy with the spear as it stands. I think that it's pretty good. I like the fact that you can sort of outrange a lot of creatures. It seems to do a hell of a lot of damage. But I don't want to miss out on maybe a weapon that I like more. So for all I know, maybe I'll be a real gauntlet user, or like one of the Buster Swords. I don't know. So I think it's good to check. And then you'll be able to see all of the move sets as well, which should be useful for you if you want to play the game, I suppose. Which I would recommend so far, because I do think it's actually really good. Completely forgot to mention, I've changed the position of the camera. I think that the place that it is now for this game is probably the best place I can put it. I think it looks too strange just to be like sort of free floating in like the top, but not in the corner. So I figured the only thing that this will be covering now is the map in the dungeon. So you just won't be able to see the layout of the dungeon, but you should just be able to see where I'm going. So I feel like that's better than covering up not only how much money I have, but how much health I have, because I feel like that a lot of the tension of that final boss fight might have been ruined by the fact that you had no idea how much health I had unless I actually said it. So that's the other change that I forgot to mention. So I'm glad I just opened OBS then to check, because I'd completely forgotten I'd done it. So let's see what I have to sell. I think that should be good enough, because I think, if I remember correctly, the training weapons are only 2,000 gold to make, I think. So yeah, so let's just quick place everything. And I will just check, I'll double check the prices before I go. And I'll try 1,000 for this as well. And then that is fine, 300 is good. But yes, so, oh yeah, and I forgot I bought the sale thing, but I don't have anything that I want to go on sale yet. Cool, so let's get some money. In fact, let me just check the wish list. So, I need vines. Oh, I can already make the training gloves. And I need branches. Okay. So I'll just hang round. I'll hang round the golem dungeon for now. I won't go too far into exploring the forest dungeon for a while until I've fully explored all the weapon possibilities. So that was too cheap, or too expensive for the book, I should say. Still too cheap. Good thing that I've got 2 of them. So 1,000 was still way too cheap for this. Let's try 1,500 for the popular. Yeah, they seem to be dropped by the bosses in the lower portions of the Golem dungeon, so I should be able to get more of them. That's slightly too expensive for that. So 450 is too much. So I'll stick to 400, I think, for that. But yeah, and I definitely want to try and get some more decorations. Some of the decorations increase the amount of money you get as a tip again, which is nice. Cool. So one last thing to do, and then we should be good to go. Cool, okay. So when the rune carver, is that what it's called? I can't remember. So when that is popular, 1,500 is the right price. Cool, well that is a lot of money, and you can actually see how much money I now have, because I've moved the camera, which is good. because I feel like you're missing a lot less this way. So what's this called? The Rune Tool. Okay, so when it's popular, 1500 is the right price, so I'm probably going to try selling it for 1000 normally. It's interesting that's such a high price increase. So that is worth 3000. You can't sell this stuff. So yeah, so those are the two rings that I got. So I think this ring makes you resistant to stun, and this one increases your health and reduces your speed, but that's actually alright for me, because the armour that I chose to make, which is the fabric set, increases my movement speed, so I'm still technically faster than I should be. But yeah, let's see. So I can already make this. It's 1000 for them. Got you. It's 4000 for the upgrade. So let me craft the training gloves. Cool. I can take that off the wish list. And I can't make anything else as of yet. I could upgrade them, but I don't really want to use too many resources on stuff that I might not use long term. Because I think Sword and Shield, fine. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll obviously need to practice with the blocking, but the spear does seem to be pretty reliable generally. So I'm pretty happy sticking with the spear for now. But what I will do is, for this dungeon delve, I will swap over to the gauntlets from the sword. So let me whack my... Maybe I could use one of these as an equipment chest. And whack that away as well. Because there's no reason to have any inventory slots being taken up by stuff that I do not need. And then secondarily, I believe I need to go get more potions. And is this shop open at night? No, it's not. I'm definitely going to buy some decorations tomorrow before I open the shop. Because I do definitely want to get the... What do I need for this? Something that I don't have yet. Though I could pay for it straight with money, but it is quite expensive. Cool, so I need 5 potions, please. Lovely. Equip them. Nice. But yeah, so I have even more health now. Because of my my bed and the golem ring that I got from the boss. Which is pretty cool. So I have got my gauntlets equipped. Let me just see what the... So very short range. And it's a lunging attack. Cool. Ooh. I like it. I like the spear more, definitely. But I think I like it more than the sword and shield. It's a bit more of a mobile weapon. Oh, I need to double check what I actually need in terms of stuff. So vines and twigs are what I need to watch out for. Vines and twigs. Yeah, because there's no crossover in terms of the other stuff, so that's good. Yeah, I like it. I like it more than sword and shield. I like the fact that it's faster. That feels satisfying. Because I know from a logical standpoint that it's not doing any more damage than the other one, but it feels nicer to use. Oh, this is new. Okay, the golems lurking amongst these stone walls are sturdy, but all their combat abilities are clumsy and easy to predict. Some of these guys can proper stun you if they land a hit, though. Cool, as I know, those rolling ball ones have been the bane of my existence a little bit. Not particularly talented at fighting them. But yeah, the lunging attack should be good against these guys. Nice. Let me go and smash these pots. But yeah, but I definitely think this is a better place for the camera, because the only thing that you're missing is just the little mini-map. And you can sort of see where I'm going anyway. I will, though, swap weapons for this. Because I don't want to be at close range with them. Definitely like the spear. Swap back. Nice. That's very good. Cool. So let's head back down, and then hopefully I can find more vines and twigs. Because I don't think I found any so far. Ooh, that's annoying. Nice. And I'm liking the bed upgrade as well. I do like the extra temporary health. Little shield. I wonder if there's an item that will let you heal that as if it was normal health as well. Similar to what these rings currently do. First vine, okay. Ooh, I completely forgot to... I think because I've been outranging them, I haven't actually bothered to learn how to fight them. So maybe that's something I'll have to get used to. Cool, I'll grab that stuff. Always good to have this potion stuff. Nice. I'm not falling for this again. It's not going to be anything new. Come on now. Fool me 5 times. Shame on me. Cool. I think I'm going to go into this. Yeah, I like it. I think I like the spear more. I think the spear is more my speed because you're a lot safer when you use it. So I feel like I can do more with it. And there's also the fact that at the moment the spear does more damage just because I've upgraded it. So that's another reason to use it, I suppose. Ah, that's good. I can destroy curses. Quick move all, and that'll auto stack everything else. Very nice. Because I don't have anything that destroys stuff when you return to the town, so... Oh, I've never seen that enemy before. I was so surprised by the appearance of a new enemy that I basically forgot to dodge that stream of water, so I'm pretty lucky that it missed. Let me move that. I'll sell that stuff. I didn't need to sell that stuff. For some reason I thought there was 3 items. But yeah, that poison gas does an ungodly amount of damage. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, having more health is definitely good. I would like to try and find, hopefully, the materials to upgrade my armour in the forest dungeon, because I think the upgraded armour for this set, I think it also increases your actual defense itself, so you take less damage from stuff. Because I think having more health is good, but it also means that you've got to get better potions and such. Whereas if you get more defense, it's probably a little bit better. I don't know if I care for these weapons that much. Though I guess I will take it just for the sake of putting it in the book. Because I didn't take the last one. Cool. So that's in my book now. Cool. So I wonder if there is a way of, maybe if you find an item that removes curses, you can remove that curse. I don't know if it counts as a curse or not, but maybe you can keep it permanently. I don't know, maybe I'll have to try. So let's get a bit of healing from the potion. Drop a vine, please. Did drop a twig. I do need to get rid of something for that, because that is one of the materials that I require. Cool, what can I sell? Cool, grab that. Grab that. I guess I'll grab this stuff because I can sell that too. And let's see what there is. So here's what I'll check then, I guess. It's not an artifact curse, no. That's a shame. I guess it just disappears. I'll put it in the chest. I am far happier to just not take it at all. Ah, here's what I can do. No, I can't do that. Hang on. I'm being stupid. Put that there. That can get stacked. Quick move, quick move. Put that away. Yeah, not really much point keeping it. Cool, I can get a free heal from this. Lovely. That's good. I wonder if there is a finite amount that you can heal from that, or if it will just heal you to full every time. Just sell this stuff. Though actually, I guess I could also buy these materials from that shop I unlocked last time. Because it does seem to be a crafting materials merchant more than anything else. Because you wouldn't be buying anything from him to sell. Because he sells them at exorbitant prices. Which I guess is a funny thing to say, playing as a merchant. Because I'm sort of trying to do the same thing to everyone, so I guess I can't really talk. Pick that up. Leave all that stuff. Doesn't really matter. Cool. So there are some more doors this way. Let's see. I'm hoping that these are things... Oh, no, because it... I forgot, it tells you on the wish list if it's something that you need, even if it's a hidden thing. Which it probably shouldn't do, really, but it's not like I'm going to complain about something that directly benefits me. But yeah, I like the fact that those enemies target materials over you. And that's quite a funny sort of targeting thing. So, because the little pet pen says that they sort of repair the golems in the dungeon, so that must be their sort of like main directive, I guess, if we're talking about robots. Yeah, I still don't quite remember why this game made me start talking about Torchlight. I don't know why it made me think of that at all. Because I really liked that game when I was younger. Sort of like, because I never really played the Diablo games. So I guess that was sort of like my Diablo, I suppose. Oh, actually, I have played Diablo 3 on the PlayStation, and it was okay. It wasn't great. So I do need that, but I do also have a lot of it already. Though... Oh, that's not a curse destruction. I feel like I probably have enough of this stuff. I'm just going to sell everything. It's a shame I'm not finding more of the stuff I needed, but do you know what? I think what I will do is I'll head back to town now, because I've got a full inventory. I like the gauntlets more than the sword and shield, definitely. But I think maybe I might go for... Well, I've already tried the bow, technically, so I don't really need to try it, but I'll craft it anyway, just for the sake of it. So what I'll do is I will go and drop off all my materials in my house. So I will quick deposit everything. Yeah, We're all good. And then I'll put this in here. Cool. And then what I will do is I will double check my inventory for the wish list. I need more of that and more of that. Twigs and vines. So what I will do is I'll see if he sells them. He sells them. He does indeed. I'll just buy 20 of each. 2 stacks. I'll use them for crafting and then I'll sell them eventually. I'll make a loss on them, but at least I've got my weapons. Cool. So we've got the training big sword. And the training bow. So I can now take that off my wish list, and I can take the other one off my wish list, which I forgot to do. Okay, now it really felt like I struggled to get the words out there. Slurring the words. Dear Lord. Ah, so that's something to think about. So that reduces your movement speed. I don't know if it's just when you have it out, or if it's if you have it equipped at all. So that is something I'll have to test. And the bow does the least damage, I guess, because it's a ranged weapon. Camera's just turned off. Hang on. Cool. Job done. Solved through the power of turning it off and turning it back on again. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me eventually. I think it's just because, unfortunately, my computer only has 2 USB slots. So I have to have a USB extension to get all of this to work. So the camera is the one thing that's not fully plugged into my computer. It's plugged into an extension, which I imagine is probably why it fucks up every now and again, because it's losing a connection. So, my fault probably, but I can't really do anything about it because I can't magic more USB slots directly on my computer, so I've got to work with what I've got. And in fact, the microphone doesn't function at all if it's not directly plugged into the computer, because it really does need to be. So I don't really have much of a choice in terms of swapping them around either. Cool, I've already read all this stuff last time. Cool, let me see. So increase the wait time. Increase max visitors. I think that will pay for itself, is the thing. That will also pay for itself. Do you know, I guess what I could do is I could just buy everything. I have enough money for it. And it'd be good to have a variety of things, because I actually don't know how many item slots I have in the shop. So I'll sort that out in a bit. But my equipment chest, I've already used the bow, because I used the Wander Dungeon bow. So I'll put that away for now, so I don't really need to use that. Let me get my inventory up. Let's equip the sword, the big one. Hang on. That's good. So it only decreases my speed when I've actually got it equipped. I'm fine with that. Cool. So open the chest again. In that goes. And I can whack all this other stuff in here. And that'll all get sold eventually, so that's no big deal. Cool, so I can either do that, which I don't want to do. What looks nicer? I feel like that fits more with the shop, but I do like the fact that that looks... It sort of glows. I guess I'll go for that. Cool, so that increases the amount that I'm getting by a little bit. I don't know where I put the rest of the stuff. Do I only have one decoration slot at the moment? Oh no, hang on. Oh, I see. Okay. So that is why I got the extra buff. So that's why I got the buff when I upgraded my shop, because it adds this. Cool. I think I'd actually just prefer to get as much money as possible for everything that I sell. So that's where all the other stuff that I bought goes. So at the moment, I've only got 2 decoration slots. But both of them are going to be in effort of making more money, I think. Because the more money I get, the more stuff that I can buy. And potions I can make, and stuff like that. So I've got all my stuff. Let's set it all up, and then I can open for business. I'm not going to bother with the iron being popular. I won't bother changing the price from what it already was. Cool, so now I'm getting an extra 10%. So I'm getting a 30% tip on everything that I sell. So 25 was a good price while it was popular, so maybe I'll have to do 20 for when it's not. Yeah, I'll wait for more stuff to leave before I put things on, because I've got a lot of stuff to sell. I think 2's fine. What is that? So 1,200 is too cheap. Fuck me, I just cannot get these prices right. Leave that at that. Whatever. Whack that on. Ah well, got a bunch of money for it anyway. Oh. Oh yeah, of course, because I raised the price. Whatever, 120. That's also too expensive. 120. Cool. So I think I will do one more dive into the Golem dungeon using the big sword. And then once I've decided whether I like that sword more than the sword and shield, or the gauntlets I should say, because I like the gauntlets more than the sword and shield. Yeah, do you know what? I can't be bothered changing the prices just for the pop. Oh, hang on. My first thief. Interesting. Well, not my first thief, but my first thief that actually bothered to steal anything. I thought that the old fellow was making a run for it for a second then. He was just getting in a queue. So it's looking like this might be the first time that I run out the clock in terms of this being open. So this is the one thing that I haven't sold yet. So I'm going to have to... Hang on. Fuck me. I'm so... Okay, so Al puts it back. That's good. So this stuff... 1,200 is too cheap for this. And this is even more expensive because this is Golem Designs 1. So I think I've got to put a ludicrous price on this, or at least ludicrous to me. I think we're starting with 2,000. In fact, we're starting with 2,500. Hang on. Because that's 3,000. That's not that far away. Are you going to buy the single vine? Yes. Cool. Too expensive. We'll lower to 2,000... Hang on. 2,100. In fact, just for the sake of it, while it's on my mind. One sec. I feel like it makes more sense for the spear to be on my primary weapon slot. Because I'm using it more, and it's a better weapon. Cool, so 2,100 is still way too expensive. Which means that I'm happy to go down to 1,800. No, I'm not. Put it down, idiot. 1,900. Still too expensive. Hang on, went the wrong way. 1,750. Come on. Still too expensive. Oh, fuck hell. $1,500. 250 off. Do me a solid. Just buy it. Thank fuck. There we go, a new achievement. Saver Plus. Have a quantity of gold bigger than 50,000. I imagine there's probably a Saver Plus Plus, and so on and so forth. Cool. Well, I am happy to leave it there. Close the shop. Gained a bunch. Earned a lot. I'll have to check what the price of my next shop upgrade is. It's 60,000. So I think I'm actually going to save it for that. So it adds new showcases, more decor space, and a brand new quest point. So, oh cool, okay, so you can get specific requests off people. Oh. Hang on. So that says 4. Oh, I understand. So, yeah, I'm being silly. I thought that was decoration. I thought the little 4 was decorations, but it gave me 4 extra. So I get an extra 2 there, and then on that one I get another 2, and then so 8 is the maximum you get. So you can have up to 12. I think it would be. So yeah, that seems okay. And then you get 4 chests alongside your starting chest. Cool. They don't seem that expensive for what they are. Yeah, so I definitely think what I will do is I'll save up for level 2 of the shop so I can get specific requests. Then I will definitely prioritise getting the cash register done and the bed. Because I'm already getting 50 extra health, or 40? I can't remember. I think it's 50. So I'm hoping that that gives me even more. Cool, so let's try the big sword. In the Golem dungeon. Maybe if I feel like it's going well enough, because I don't need to bother trying to get any specific material. So if I just, if I find the boss room, I'll just go straight for it. So yeah, so it seems like the big sword does more damage at base than the other. So this is the, and then what is, okay. Got you. So it's essentially just the sword and shield, but... Oh, what have I just done there? No secrets. Find a secret room 10 times. I don't even understand how I fell. I actually don't understand how I fell. I'll have to have a look at that when I'm editing. Cool, so yeah, it seems okay. I still think I prefer the spear. I do think I like it more than the gauntlets, though. Because I just like the range. I don't dislike the... Yeah, it's one of those things where I think the speed of the weapon is where I dislike it. But I think when it's like a... I imagine that the top tier big sword will probably have more attack than the top tier spear. I just think that I've gotten used to the spear now. And I like being able to just poke at them without actually having to really get in their face. I think that's quite a nice thing. Let me move this there. I'll move that there. I'll sell it if it gets too annoying. Yeah, I just think that this is better, to be honest. Though there is something to be said about it being more than one direction. The attack, that is. Because the spear is one direction only, and if you miss, it is a bit annoying. I do like the secondary move, though. That's definitely something that I enjoy. I kind of wish it was more spins, though. Bait out the slam. It didn't even try hitting me. Oh. I always feel like they're going to be more accurate than they are. Pull that there. Break the curse. Have everything auto stack. Put that there. Put that there. Cool. I'm fine with that. Cool. Let me deal with the ranged stuff first, because it's the most annoying by far. Cool. That's good. Bait out that. Nice. Let's go to the left. Nice. Here we go. We're moving straight on. Might as well. Oh, I never time it right. I technically did time it right one of the times, but I really don't feel like I had anything to do with timing it correctly. I think the game just decided I dodged it. Let's sell both that stuff. I can't be bothered having the cursed stuff in my inventory. Let's move on. I guess I could have gone back to the pool and healed, but... Come on, attack me. I mistimed it. Oh, and it's a mimic. I need to... Oh, and it's a gold mimic. I've never seen that before. That's worrying. Dear God. Fucking hell, can you stop pushing me off the fucking thing? Dickhead. Oh, and I got trapped on it as well. That's really fucking annoying. Oh well, I got an achievement for it anyway, so that's not too bad. There is no avarice without penalty. Die with an inventory full of items. Oh, okay. So, you keep all the stuff that's in your top bar, so I need to start putting the expensive stuff in the top. Do you know what? I'm not really that bothered. I'll just go to town. I think I'll be using the spear mostly. But yeah, that mimic was horrific. That was really difficult to deal with. Cool, I'll have to keep an eye out for that again. Oh, hang on. Got you. I feel like a bit of a moron now. So the reason that I couldn't take it is because it was still an egg. So I for some reason it didn't even occur to me. So it gives the stun effect to your weapon, which might be useful. But I think for now I'll keep going without it. Cool. Well, I'll whack all this stuff in here anyway. I could sell more stuff. I think I should. I am debating though. What do I want to stick with? Because I'm going to be prioritising the spear over everything else. Do I want to go for range? I could just use the bow and the spear. I guess I haven't really tried the bow. Because I have no idea if the bow that was in the Wonder Dungeon is actually going to be the same thing. So I guess I'll take it into the Forest Dungeon with me. Because I am going to go to the Forest Dungeon now after I've sold stuff. So I'll grab some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that. I'll sell all of this stuff because I want to keep chest space, I suppose. So all that stuff. Oh, that was when it was on popular though, so I'll turn it down to 100. I'll just keep it on 100, it doesn't really matter. Golem History 2, Golem History 3. I guess I'll sell Golem History 1 as well. Yeah, because it's definitely not a unique thing, because I've gotten a second one. I guess it's just a rare drop off the bosses, maybe, or the Golem King. So Golem History 1, 2, and 3, I imagine are all worth 3,000. So I will set them all to 3,000. And hopefully, yeah, so iron isn't popular, so I'm hoping that 20 will be its preferred price, because it's been popular every time I've tried to sell it, so it hasn't updated in my book. Oh, apparently 3,000 is way too much. That's surprising, because it says that that's 3,000. It says that the threshold there is 3,000. Surely? Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. What's his reaction to the other book? Also bad. Okay, well, here's what I'll do. 2,500 for all of them. Still too much. I guess I'll just do 2,000 for all of them then. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how this works. So 20 is still too much. Or too little, I should say. Oh yeah, I need to put more stuff on. $450 was too expensive for this. So let's turn it down to 400. Golem Designs 1,500 was the correct. So 2,000's too much. Sorry, 2,000's too little. Okay. 2,200 then. So 400 is correct for that. That's good. Still, so what is the problem? What are these people's problem? Right, 2,350. White stone. Starting at 2,500 there. Golem Designs 3. Starting with 2,000 for Golem Designs 3. Okay, so 2,350 is a decent price for that. So I imagine it's the same for all the other ones. Golem King Jottings is even... It's going to be around the same, I think. But I'll push my luck and put it to 2,500 just in case. And Golem Designs 2. $2,350. Sure. Wait, what did Golem Designs 1 sell for? Hang on. Probably not then. Let's also sell that for 1,500. Yeah. So Golem Designs 1,500 is acceptable. Cool, and 2,500 was acceptable for that. That's too expensive. Oh, the other ones were 1,500, yeah, I forgot I'd set that. So no one's looked at the Golem King Jottings yet, so I need to wait. Cool, 2,500 is good for that. Nice. Well, that's all gone well. I have nothing else to sell. Not today, at least. Nice, Saver plus plus. Have a quantity of gold bigger than 100,000. Well, isn't this going well? Cool, well, let's just sort that. I will close the shop, and I will buy the upgrade. Cool. In fact, I think, judging that is... I feel like that's a pretty good place to stop. So yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good place to stop. So it's just saved after that shop day. So on the next episode, I will upgrade the shop, and I'll probably go into the forest dungeon for the first time. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as I'm enjoying playing it. I was very surprised at the strength of that golden mimic. It really kicked my ass. That projectile attack really did seem to be difficult to dodge. So I'll have to watch out for that the next time I go in to a dungeon. But yeah, thank you for watching up to this point, if you are. And I hope that you're having a nice day. Bye-bye.